Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. This is a crypto market update, just quickly looking at Bitcoin at a glance and effectively understanding Bitcoin dominance and CME futures as well. So starting with Bitcoin, it's important to recognize that we're working ourselves into a flag type of pattern. There is potential to invalidate this, of course, with a break to the upside, but we keep seeing lower highs and lower lows. So it just seems sensible for us to pull back to our support range at 88,500 to roughly 90K. That's that support / fair value gap range. I hope I'm wrong and the price goes straight up from here, but I can tell you that it's common for a recent resistance level to be retested as a support, and that upper 80K range / low 90K range still is yet to be tested. So there's that. Bitcoin dominance is effectively still kind of ranging. Okay, and what I mean by that is if we take a look at Bitcoin dominance, simply put, when you start to see stable price action for Bitcoin dominance, which albeit in the last 48 hours, it has been stable, we're seeing one of three things happen. We either see the price of Bitcoin go up and alts go up, which is kind of sort of the case. Bitcoin's been going sideways, but for the most part, we're starting to see this stable situation, whereas stable Bitcoin price leads to stable altcoins. Majority of altcoins, there are some outliers that are pumping, but for the most part, they're kind of ranging, waiting for Bitcoin to make a move. So that's kind of where we're at right now. So me personally leaning a little bit more towards the price action pulling back for Bitcoin. I feel like it's probably not the best call to take along at the top right now with altcoins. That's just the right thing to do essentially in these situations. Now, I'm sure this will be proven wrong sometime tomorrow with another pump to the upside, but for the most part, we should experience some kind of retracement here in the relative near future. Speaking of retracement, there's also a CME gap here that is mostly filled, but it is still relevant to recognize. We still got a little bit left down as low as 92,000. Okay, so there's a CME gap there for Bitcoin. Keep in mind, there's a few other CME gaps for Ethereum and Solana too, but that's a conversation for another day. But at this point, this is an important thing to recognize. I'll post our playout chart on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. Thank you so much again for always liking my videos and commenting below, letting me know what your thoughts are here, and more important, what is your position on Bitcoin? Do you feel like we're going to go higher or lower? That's the question here. It begs to be answered, right? Hope you have a good rest of the day either way. Thanks so much for your time. We'll see you soon.